Besides the fact that he's a freshman, he has upstanding poise and character.
So that's a line drive base hit that's going to drop in to right center field. Rounding first, trying to leg out a double. He's going to be able to do that. He might have a chance at a triple. The throw is in, but it's late. And an excellent run by Brady Renck, who's got a triple. Floor is ready, the 2-1. And he shows bunt. It's a sacrifice bunt, and it's a good one. This is going to be an RBI, and the throw is going to be late as well. A great sacrifice bunt. Flora tried to get to it, but it's just a pristine bunt, and already Pepperdine is ahead 1-0.
You see Flora getting just a little bit too comfortable with the breaking balls there, consistent in both counts to all batters, as Pepperdine just took advantage of it and put the bunt right down the line there.
The second pitch, and his swing and a line drive base hit that's going to drop into center field. Easy single for Ivan Bredauer to lead things off. Swing and a rocket right through the middle once again. Gauchos are attacking that middle part of the field. And a single to get Bredauer over to scoring position. The pitch from Cole, the full count, a swing and a line drive, and it is going to drop into the gap in left center for a base hit. But the Gauchos will have to hold. It's now bases loaded. Oakley with the bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch, and he swings, and it's a chopper. This may be a double play. There's the flip to 1, and he gets the double play. And miraculously, Jordan Cole has gotten out of an inning in which he loaded the bases with nobody out, and he's going to get out of trouble. Gauchos fail to score. They strand 3, and it remains 1-0.
Coach Checketts substituted him out for McCollum.
And McCollum, there he goes. He swings, hits a line drive, base hit. That's going to get into the gap in left center field. He's going to try and leg this out for a double, sliding safe, and it's going to be an RBI. So Checketts inserting McCollum. It pays off, and he's got an RBI double, and the Gauchos tie the game at 1.
McCollum lacing out a hustle double there on that play. It looked like he might have held up at 1 there for a second, but nonetheless, he goes to, gets the double, drives in the first run of the day for the Gauchos, and brings up Justin Trimble for his first at-bat of the night, who's been so impactful all season for the Gauchos.
And a throw over to, wow, it's a double. What just happened there, ladies and gentlemen, is there was a throw over to second, and as the pitcher was making the throw over to second, coming home was McCollum, and he scored, and a wild pitch thrown over his head, and the 2 runners advanced over to second and third. So the Gauchos score on a throwing error after the pitcher Cole tried to pick him off at second. McCollum, a heads-up play, read the attempt like a book, and took home on the attempted pickoff. Wow.
Phenomenal.
Here's the 2-0, and he swings and rockets one. It's getting to the gap, but it's going to be it's over his head. It's over his head of the center fielder, Connor Walsh, and he's going to have a triple at least. He's running and he's sliding and diving into third base. So unable to make the play was Connor Walsh out by the center field. Had a beat on it. Right-handed hitter with 1 out. And he swings, and it's a chopper, and it's going to bounce over the head, and it's going to be an RBI on the left side. Nothing the third baseman could do about it. Just a bad hop right over his head. And an RBI single. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a ground ball, and gets past the outstretched reach of Nick Oakley in the 1-2 gap, and it's going to be a leadoff single for Connor Bradshaw. Nobody out in the top of the 4th, and a swing and a line drive. That's going to get down for a base hit. It goes down in left center, and legging out 2 extra bases is the runner going from first to third. That's Bradshaw, and hustling into third. So Andrew Checketts is going to go out and have a conversation with Jackson Flora, and it's going to be a quick one because I see another pitcher coming into the game. We'll get you the information on who that new pitcher is, but Jackson Flora's day is done. But will they be successful? Now this time, he changed his mind, but he's going to lift it towards the right. Left fielder Jessica Brown is going to make a throw to home, but it's not going to be in time, so he does get the RBI. Sacrifice fly. Hit it just far enough. Gauchos' lead is 3-2. And throw over to first. Oh, they caught him in a rundown. They've caught him in a rundown. Gauchos now have him running. He's running between first and second, and he tries to make a Reggie Bush juke move. That doesn't work. And another running error for the second out of the inning. Got caught in the rundown. So Hemmings is wiped off the board. Gauchos get their second out.
Great pickoff move there from Cole Tryba. Typically with left-handed pitchers, you hear a lot about pickoff move A and B. That was Tryba's A move there. We saw.
Here's the 0-2 and a strikeout. So just like that, how an inning can change. And a slapper, but it's going to be right. Oh, and he dropped it. Another error, and that's going to cost Pepperdine once again. Corwin Hemmingson, a routine slapper hit right at him. And as the pitcher was covering, just dropped it, and he's going to reach on an error, on a fielding error. And how many times am I going to say Pepperdine and error in the same sentence today? Right-handed on right-hander. Checks the runner at second, now comes to the plate. And Brown swings, and it's going to be a base hit on the third base foul line. Hit it right over the line at fair, ahead of the third base bag, and he's going to get an RBI. Trimble comes in to score, and Jessica Brown with a rocket ground ball right over the third base bag and fair. And Gauchos added their lead 4-2. He gets a double, and Durfee goes over to third.
Yeah, Derek, Brown sneaking that ball right over the third base bag there, barely sneaking fair, and he goes into second base with a double.
First time up, he flew out to right. Lefty on lefty, and a nice cut at that one. It's going to get through the gap, and it's a base hit right in the 1-2 part of the field. So he's going to have a leadoff single.
I believe it's 2 pickoff throws, and on the third one, you need to get the runner over at first base.
And speaking of getting the runner over, there's a nice hit there for Vine, and he knocks in a single.
Let's see if he comes back with it here on the 3-2.
Here's a 3-2 and a line drive, and it's going to be hit right at the center fielder, but it's going to be enough to tag in 1 run. So all things considered, that's not the worst thing that could have happened there, as making the catch out in right field was Ivan Bredauer. It's going to be a sacrifice fly. Well, this is possibly their best hitter here. It's Connor Bradshaw. And he swings and lines one. That's going to be trouble, and it's going to get off the glove of Nick Oakley. Playing in the middle, it's going to score a run. So, almost spoken into existence. Connor Bradshaw is the guy. If there is a guy on this team, it's him. He's going to get an RBI single, and advancing to third was Rubin. Vine scores on the play. So Bradshaw just got it past the outstretched glove of Nick Oakley, playing in the first second base gap. That's probably going to be a hit. The pitch, and he swings and lifts a high fly ball, and it's to center field, and coming over to make the catch. No, he blew it! He blew it! At the warning track, he missed the catch. He straight up whiffed, and here comes the runner to score. And he beats the throw, not in time, and a catching error by Nick Upstill. Had a routine fly ball right in front of the warning track, and I don't know what happened. Did he lose it in the sun? Gauchos are going to score. Clearly going to be an error. What in the world just happened?
Probably same game plan here in this at-bat.
And, oh, a pickoff is good. The runner picked off at second base. That's Darby. That is a ginormous out for the Pepperdine Waves, as Darby was caught stealing, tried to go back to second, and was picked off.
Darby caught creeping off second base just a little bit too much there. Nick,
guy that scouts are keeping an eye on here. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a rocket line drive base hit right through the left center field, and it's going to get an RBI in. Coming over to score from second base was Trimble. So an RBI single for Brendan Durfee, and the Gauchos expand their lead 6-4.
A bloops.
The 2-0. And he swings and a line drive base hit that drops in left center. And he's going to be in with a 1-out hit. So good. And Darby swings and lifts one into the gap, and it's going to get down for a hit. And bringing home the runner to score is Oakley in an RBI single for Xander Darby, and the Gauchos expand their lead 7-4. So Darby came in, did his job. RBI. And a swing and a rocket hit to right field, and it is right at the fence, and what a grab! What a grab at the top of the fence by the right fielder, Connor Bradshaw, robbing Calvin of a home run.
What a play there by Connor Bradshaw, robbing Reese Calvin of extra bases there, at least possibly even a home run there on that play, Derek. So what an incredible grab there by Connor Bradshaw to keep the Gauchos at bay here and to keep the score at 7-4.
This pitch will really determine how the ninth inning goes right here. Swing and a line drive. That's going to drop in for a base hit over the third baseman's head down the left side. And so Pepperdine trying to get some action going here. As Andrew Checketts will gather around the pitcher, and there will be a conversation. Will that conversation result in the pitcher leaving the game? And it will. And a swing and a little nubble ball. He's going to have to – oh, no! Oh, no! They can't get the out as Ager was trying to scoop the ball up and run to first to make the out himself, and couldn't get the snare on the ball, and he's going to reach, and I think that's going to go down as an error because he would have had him out had he been able to scoop the ball into his glove. So now you have the tying run at the plate. So this is deja vu all over again in the top of the ninth. The pitch, and he struck him out. The pitch and a swing and a line drive is going to get down the corner. Yes, it is. Oh, no, this is trouble. It's in the right field corner. And one run is in. The other two runners are held up at second and third. And he hit it right into the corner in right field. And it's an RBI double. Oh, no. Houston, we officially have a big problem. The go-ahead run is now at the plate. It's Connor Walsh. A clutch hit there by Brady Renck. The 0-1. Swing and a pop fly. That's going to be in shallow center. Coming over to make the catches. Looked like that was it's not Latrey McCollum out there.
It's Jonas Sebring who substituted into center field for Latrey McCollum coming in. And so they'll issue a intentional walk here to Connor Bradshaw.
That's probably a smart move.
And that'll bring up Hemmingson here with 2 outs, trying to draw the weaker matchup here for Matt Ager.
Oh, boy. So they intentionally walk Bradshaw, the superstar.
Absolute nail-biter here at Caesar Uyasaka Stadium. Ager will come back probably with a fastball here on this count.
So here he goes. And it's going to be a ground ball. This is going to be a tough play to make, but he's going to make it. And the game is over. And that is a great play there by Xander Darby. His nerves didn't freeze. He grabbed the ball, and he walked it over to first base himself. And the Gauchos get out of some high drama here. They made it interesting in the ninth inning, but not to be denied, did not have a repeat of what happened the last time they played Pepperdine. They'll win this game 7-5.